arrows, or at least 2 hits. All right, so heading out for the first sit of Patreon Hunt 2024. Last night went and did a little bit of scouting with Brian, set him up on a couple of different spots, found some areas. He's going back into one right now, and man, we had a freaking meal last night. It was some sort of like a clam boil that he brought up from Rhode Island. Phenomenal. But I had to go home this morning, take my daughter to the dentist, so we are back up here. Did some scouting with Frank and Ernie this morning, the afternoon, and headed out for the first hunt. And we've got, I don't know, people are really starting to roll in now, probably close to 20 guys in camp, and just getting kicked off. So hopefully we'll have some deer on the ground. It's about 65 degrees right now. Not awesome. In perfect variable wind, I guess. So not real windy, kind of warm, but cooling down. It was like 28 this morning. So I think it's going to be a pretty good evening for hunting. I'm headed to a spot where Brian and I drove by last night, and there was deer everywhere. I checked it on our way up this morning, and they had cut it, and there is one oak right in the middle of this area that they left that's just raining down acorns, and there's a few trees that I can get in depending on the wind. Northwest wind looks good for right now, but that's what's actually happening. Is predicted to be southeast, supposed to be southeast all day, and that's not what we're seeing. So who knows? But anyways, got the trad bow again, so we're gonna be right on top of them. If it happens, it happens. Well, crazy feed tree, but the wind here is definitely out of the south, so I'm gonna have to adjust what I was thinking. And yes, we're gonna get up here. This maple over here. Let's see what happens. It's pretty gnarly tree, so who knows? But it's gonna take a little bit of doing, but we're gonna be able to get it, I think. It's gonna have to be out. And who knows where these deer are coming from, so we'll see. But we'll check it out. All set up. It's 4:55. I was able to get on the good side of the wind. The tree is like 17 yards away, so I got a good feeling that if the deer are feeding in here, they'll be in range as long as they don't come out of this northwest corner. Even if the wind does switch out of the north, it's still kind of okay. So everything is blowing back over here, and kind of like the field and everything's in front of me. So very much a maybe an overlooked spot right by the road. But man, the sign is here. We saw the deer here last night, so we're gonna let her go and see what happens. when I was trying to draw, the bow was making some noise. Something was, I think the tether was actually hitting on the tree, making a lot of noise, and that's why she seen me. So I changed up my tether angle. I moved it way down so I can draw a little bit better, but I'm still out of time. I don't know if those are the only deer or what, but it was cool. Didn't take long. I had it was a doe with a button buck, and the button buck, he was at like 13, 14 yards, but I kind of bring myself to do it. So, I don't know, that's a dumb shot. Shouldn't have done that, but she was out there 20 yards broadside, 25 yards broadside, and I felt like they were going to feed in a little bit further, so we, oh well, second sit of the year, already an arrow in the dirt, so it's alright. Well, I came back and I hit the doe. I think it looked pretty good. I see my arrow sticking out of her. She ran over into this corner, and it looks like maybe that button buck, I mean, he ran over there too, and it looks like he's just kind of walking back and forth, so she may be dead over there. I don't know, but I'm just gonna get out of here. Go check. No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna go grab my other arrow real quick. Check for blood. I'm gonna go. Let's go to the truck, go back, round up the troops, and I will get the first one. Here. Here's my arrow. Right up there in that tree. My shot was over there, so. So just gonna leave it just like it lays right there, and go get the boys.
There you go.
Well, I wanted to wait for everybody.
You gotta crack it.
oh, you brought your trad boat. And I said, well, I'm pretty much an expert now. I had to ride with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to do. Got her!
Oh, good. That's a wheelhouse. I want to see Brad carry it out like his
Where was
last
dinner?
Do what?
one. I see Brad carry it out like his last one.
That's a, look. I mean, at this point, we might as well just switch to a trad boat team.
I guess he did get one.
Here, if you throw that over here, I'll take it to the button buck.
Pass fire.
Poor little guy. Pick her up, I guess. Yeah, man, just watch out. Pick her up.
That's like 21. I missed her. 14. Oh, so this is a half hour later. Oh, yeah. Well, she turned just a little bit at that last. That's why I did that.
Here, get your present.
Nice, dude. Oh, hey, look at that.
He's up here.
Gotta be on the pod. I don't have one.
He's here.
You guys see anything?
Just as I asked him about
Where'd you hunt?
Ballsy.